Today we have a hip extensor focused class, so lots of glutes, lots of hamstrings. We're going to use a mini stability ball if you have one. I don't know, all my classes have been, I'm really on a mini stability ball kick lately. You do not need it, but if you have it, it could be fun. I'm going to play music today. Let me know how the audio quality is. Let me know how it works with music, if you prefer it with or without music. I'd love to know. Come down onto your back body. Bring your ball in between your knees if you're using it. Use your exhale to find an imprint and a squeeze into your ball and release. Inhale, so there's the natural space in your low back is restored, and then exhale, imprint, squeeze into your ball. Feel your abdominals flattening. Breathe it in. Exhale, last time, imprint, press through your feet, begin your full hip roll, so lengthen your hips up, hip extension, kneecaps are reaching away from you, breathe wide into your rib cage, and exhale, roll it down through the center of your spine, vertebra by vertebra. Breathe in. Exhale, lengthen, peel, roll up, press through your entire footprint, squeeze into your ball, inhale. Exhale, roll it down. So we're just keeping a gentle, consistent pressure, inner thighs pressing in. Inhale, neutral, exhale, peel, imprint, roll up. Wide breath in. Roll it, lengthen on down, hips flex. Spine comes down, slowly feel the way your abdominals move your spine. Let's hold this next one at the top. Feel the weight on your upper back, not your neck. Spread your shoulders wide, and with your exhale, squeeze into your ball. Inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze. Breathe in, pelvic floor softens. Breathe out, pelvic floor contracts. Do that for 5. For 4. Feel the contraction and the relaxation. Spine stays long. Your lumbar spine is not curving anymore. So resist the urge for that anterior tilt. One more time. Squeeze, release. Now lift your right heel up to a hover, lower it down. Lift your left heel up to a hover and switch. So it's this baby marching pattern, side to side. Lower, lift. Try to think of lifting your heel straight up. So notice, feel if your ankle is sickling out one side or the other, press it straight up. Straight up. 5. Either side. For 4. Arms are long, hands can press into your mat for more support. Wake up through your ankle joint. I just have a completely random shuffled Pilates playlist on, so we will see what comes up and how the audio sounds. One more either side. You should be feeling those glutes. Now lower back down through the center of your spine. Bring your ball underneath your right foot, and if you're not using one, just lift your right heel up. Now exhale, hip extension, so no longer rolling our hips up, but just pressing our hips right up. Lower your hips down and exhale, lift. So there should be a lot more work through your left glute. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. So if you try to press too hard into your ball, you'll start to feel even less stable. So resist that temptation as well. And now feel your spine wonderfully long. Breathe into, breathe with this sensation through your glutes. Let's do 3 more. So you're trying to keep your hip bones, your ASIS level. You can even bring your hands to your hip bones if you're not sure. Let's do 1 more. Lift. Now bring your right leg to a tabletop. Now extend your right toes up towards the ceiling and bend back to a tabletop. Exhale, reach. Inhale, fold. 3. Left hip extensors, left side. Doing so much work. Obliques holding you here. 1 more time. Bring your right foot back down to the ball if you haven't lost it, and lower your hips. Switch sides. Ball comes underneath your left foot. Breathe in, prepare, breathe out. Let's feel the other side supporting us. Lower and lift. If you're feeling any discomfort through your low back, you really need to evaluate if you are starting to arch through your lumbar spine. Or if maybe this version of the exercise might just be a little bit too challenging and complex for your body to stabilize today. So you can always bring it back down a level. You can bring your foot to the earth. You could try lifting your heel, or you can simply lower and lift and do bridges. Exhale, reach. Hip flexion, hip extension. Press through your entire right footprint. We've got 3. We've got 2. Tailbone long, long, long. Let's hold this next one up. Bring your left leg to a tabletop. Now straighten your knee, or straighten-ish, and then flex it back in. Exhale, reach, point to your toes, plantar flexion. Try not to let your hips drop at all. We've got 2 more. Really good job, 1 more. See if you can find the ball. Lower your hips back down. And windshield wiper your knees side to side. Just move your ball out of the way. Let's make our way onto our left side body for some side hip, side glute work. So left forearm underneath you. Ball is coming behind your knee. So between your shin and your hamstring, squeeze it in there, point through your toes. And now reach through your hip, find hip extension without moving your low back. And now breathe forward, hip flexion. I'm bringing my hand to my low back to just confirm that I'm not starting to arch into my low back. And squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your ball here. You could have a pillow, you could have a block. You could have a weight if you had a small weight. Breathe the leg forward and glide it back. There's an ice cream truck. That's what that song is coming from inside. Let's go 4 more times. Keep your neck long, keep your scapula stabilized. Feel like your shoulder blade is flat on your rib cage. Explore flexion and extension, working against gravity in a different way. 1 more time. Good, lower it down. Now extend your top leg. Bring your ball to your leg and press your hand into the ball for a little bit more pressure. Now lower your top leg and lift. Lower and lift. Really try to feel side hip, glute med, glute min. Giving the hip extensors a little break before we come back around to quadruped and get them again. Exhale, lengthen like someone is pulling your leg out of your hip joint. There's so much length in your leg. Lower and lift. We're gonna hold it at the top in 3. In 2. Hold it here and now pulse up. Pulse into your ball. Pulse and release. Pulse and release. Your hand and the ball can create more resistance to press into. 3, 2, 1. Release. Find your other side. Right forearm right underneath you. Fold your knees. Squeeze the ball behind your left leg. And now extend through your hip joint and flex through your hip joint. I'm going to point through my toes, plantar flex through the ankle joint, and bend and extend. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze to find a little bit more hamstring. Glide it forward, glide it back. Enjoy this movement. Think of bringing hydration and lubrication to your hip joint. Support. Reach. Move through your range of motion. Left leg moving in your pelvis and the rest of your body really quiet and really steady for 3. Can you squeeze your ball a little bit more? That really brings the hip extensors to life. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 1 more. Good, extend through your left leg, point through your toes, lower and lift. Lower and lift. You can create more resistance with your hand. This side might fatigue a little bit quicker because your bottom side is always stabilizing. In Pilates or in movement, you need to think about what is the mover and what is the stabilizer, because they are both working. So we're gonna do a few less on this side. 3. Hug your right elbow, your right forearm down and towards your body to find your armpit lat connection. Now lift your top leg and find the pulses. Pulse up, up, up. Breathing, keep breathing deeply. 3, 2, 1. Rest it down. Find a quadruped position. Bring the ball behind your right knee. And then we're simply going to find hip extension. So glide your right leg up and back. Careful not to extend through your low back. So it's super easy to go here. But we're going to think rib-hip connection, hip extension. Spine is neutral. Pelvis is neutral. Just move as far as your hip can go. So it might be further than mine, maybe not. You can plantar flex or dorsiflex, wherever you feel the most connection into those hip extensors. Now you can definitely stay here with this kickback motion if you want some more upper body challenge. I'm losing my ball a little bit here. Sometimes it's nice if it's a little bit deflated for this one. But you can float up to a hover in your quadruped and then keep going. So that's gonna really increase the challenge on your left quadriceps, through your shoulders. Exhale, feel your ribs lifting away from your mat, just 3. Good, 2. We've got the other side and then some standing lunges. And then we're done, lower back down. Give your arms a rest, a child's pose, a shell stretch. And come on back up, switch sides. Squeeze into your ball and exhale. Extend through your hip joint. Keep your neck really long. So people tend to look down at their legs. Try to just keep looking straight down. So the top of your mat in front of your hands. So the top of your head is reaching towards the front of your room. And then each fingertip is pressing into your mat, rooting into your mat. Your entire shin can press down. So if you're someone who tends to get knee pain, think of spreading the weight throughout your entire shin. And you can stay with this version. There's plenty of work, so much to be gained here depending on what you want. If you want that extra upper body stabilizing, you can float up to a hover. So you're in a quadruped hover and you're still going with those glute kickbacks. Hello, right quadricep. Hello to my shoulders. We've got 3. Do what you can. Whew. Rest, recover, roll out on the ball, stretch, bring your head in between your arms. And then roll yourself up, come up to stand. If you've got the ball, we're bringing it underneath. Let's go left side first. I know it just worked, but I always start with my left side. I'm trying to change that. So again, it's nice if your ball's a little tiny bit more deflated than mine. Heel is on the ball. Find a lunge stance. I feel super unstable here. Hands to your hips, find a lunge. Lower and exhale, lift. Lower and lift. That's it. 6, lower and lift. 5. My legs are like, don't know if you need this right now, Sarah. Let's do 2. I had a long run yesterday. 1 more. Now bring your hands to your forehead. Find your lunge as deep as you want to go and rotate left. Feel your obliques rotating. You challenge your balance and rotate towards your forward leg. And center. 3, 2, extend through your back hip, flex through your front hip, and rotate on this vertical axis. Step it forward, just switch sides. Right heel to the ball. Lunge stance. I'm bringing my hands to my pelvis to feel the levelness. And lunge and lift. Make it as big as you want. Make it as long as you want. Just feel your spine long. Your inner thighs connected. Your head stacked right over your rib cage. Your rib cage stacked right over your pelvis. 3. For 2, we've got some rotations and then we're done. Our super quick low body hip extensor focus series. Find your lunge, choose your depth, rotate towards your forward leg. Unwind. Use your exhale, empty your air completely. That'll help you rotate further and glide it back through center. Legs steady. Trusting your legs. I'm really trying to trust mine here. 2. 1 more time. Come on up to stand at the top of your mat. Stand tall. Maybe shake that out. And then chin towards your chest. Roll it on down. Standing, roll down. Wide, big, billowy breath in. And exhale, lengthen it back on up. Head comes up very last. Hope you enjoyed that low body series. Thank you for moving with me.